All right, so dropping in to this 123 player contest free-for-all, we're already in kind of a bad position. You see me using this Osman Latour new name with the, basically, what is that? Turkish flag and a wolf. So great, so great. Basically looking like a crazy person. Oh man, my opening spot looks totally fucked. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna need to have a shot this game. This is kind of one of the things you got to think about with TT. You got to think about conditions of how you can potentially get out of games. And I think my only condition is if 709 basically blows up and they use all those troops on someone else. I don't think I can take them out. I think I already have way too little land. I need to ally everyone else and basically just chill and hope things work out. Luckily, with my name, I think everyone can see that, so that should probably give me an advantage with this Osman Latour, basically, style. So oof, going down. Yeah, I'm going to need some help here. I hope some of these people just go for this person, just because the issue at hand is I'm going to be hitting my, basically, red interest way before everyone else. And maybe if these two people basically, self-destruct. And this guy is already starting to self-destruct. I'm going to encourage this just because these people are new. They can self-destruct on each other. So I'm going to keep on waiting for that. All right, so there's a self-destruction there. And basically getting some of that. So this is my one shot I see is having a chance this game. So I'm still way in a not good position. 20th place, not great. I do have a troop lead though, which is good. And I might throw up the Poland flag. This is all backwards, that the Polish player throws up the Osmanli flag, and now the Osmanli player throws up the Polish flag. So I'm going to be friends with this dude, Osman Latour. We're going to see if we can get this for Turkey. Next move. Tough. It's a tough one. I don't want to go for oof. I don't like the idea of going for oof. I might go for this. I know the full send risk is so bad, but I gotta make a choice. I can't just sit on these troops. The other option was we don't trust you. I'm just hoping this guy is just totally out of his mind. And could be the case. If I can get a border there, that would be good. So, not gonna go for Russia because we already know where the Poland guy is gonna go for. And basically gonna send this guy a heart, tell him to go that way. I'll basically honor that for right now. And I'm gonna wait 1 sec and hit this Russia dude. And yeah, so full send there. I think it doesn't make sense to go for PL. It very well could. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I think I gotta use my troops. In these type of games, it's all calculated risk. So if this guy full sends me, I don't think I lose, but I think there's basically bad shit's gonna happen. Because this guy can sit here and stall me for so long that I need to make sure that some of these people up here feel like I'm their friend. Okay, so I'm gonna re-ally there. I've definitely burned that bridge with that Polish player. That is pretty clear. I definitely can't trust them, and that makes sense to me. So I'm gonna wait for Valley. Speak of the devil, there goes Valley. And I don't know if if I should be initiating that. Could make sense, so yeah, just thinking. I'm gonna do this, ally. I think I can take one bite and be okay. Yeah, nope, I cannot. Okay, so this guy's helping me out. And let's do that. Okay, so he's the vindictive kind of type. Probably took that out a little bit too quickly. Let me just basically give people some hearts. And I'm going to send this guy the peace sign. I think he kind of took back the land that I took from him. Yeah, he's not really sentient. Spaghetto. Who would have thought Spaghetto isn't sentient? That they don't know what they're doing. Let me just double up the Turkey flag just to throw some support out to the Ottoman Empire. And yeah, so I think Spaghetto, they're kind of in this position. I think they'll probably full send me. I'm kind of first on the Spaghetto menu, so it's going to be Feeding Frenzy pretty shortly. I'm just going to sit on higher density. Yeah, they're not really a sentient player, if that makes sense. They don't really make sense. So now I'm going to flip the script again. Turkish player running Polish flag, not Polish player running Turkish flag. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna chill. I need to chill for right now. I'm gonna do one hit right here. I'm gonna actually do two, because I think GG I can kill with one like swoop, which is really good. And I think I'm gonna go for this guy. Right, so I hope y'all don't hear the background noise. Hopefully I can edit that out. And I think I'm gonna just commit and go this way. This makes sense. And right, so I'm just thinking, what does full send mean on this front? I probably need to chill. Then again, this guy hasn't done anything, so I'm gonna do that. Basically send in the boat, basically double up this attack. And I'm just gonna go on this front and see what I can do. This is kind of one of those games with kind of like how endgame borders shape up, that it doesn't look that good. I mean, my next person who I'm going to go for is 133. I'm lucky this guy didn't full send me. And I see Corgi Hunter over there. We're sorry, man. We're sorry. We're sorry about that. Osman Latour. I'm going to send this guy that. I'm going to send this guy heart. I'm going to send this guy heart. Basically, shift back to Poland flag. And I'm going to do a boat bank just because I want to chill. And I'm going to do thumbs up here, basically mirroring this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This guy, yeah, definitely. Turkish flag #1. Totally. That's definitely not me, like, being, like, coy and pretending stuff. So I'm going to now hit this. Basically put back in my boats. Basically get back up to red interest pretty quick. And that was a pretty good takedown. Now the next question is, who makes sense for the next person on the menu? Polska's bigger. Right, it's probably gonna have to be Necrodon, or whatever this guy's name is. I don't want to open up this kind of can of worms just yet. So I'm gonna do that. And we're basically both gonna hit this person probably at a pretty similar time, and that should be pretty devastating. I think one of the issues is Necrodon. Right. And here's the thing. So I'm gonna switch to Poland. I think I'm gonna need to do that, and I'm gonna chill for just a sec. Okay. So I'm gonna start boat banking because I think I have to go for killer next. And I probably was a little too slow, but I think this should work out. Let me just try to signal for peace. And I think given killer sent out that attack, now is the time. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I think some of the killer people actually know who I am. And given that they're seeing flag diplomacy, like, this could basically raise their suspicions of who this is. So I'm going to push straight through that. Empire of Nimrod, that's Iraq. And just thinking. India, Iraq. Okay, so that's good on my front. And I'm just thinking, do I have enough to force win here? I'm not sure, and in these type of positions, I'm kind of curious as to, like, what is the appropriate play? Do I go for the bigger guy or the smaller guy? Because if we all get up to red interest, I'm not totally sure. So I've been friends with Polska for longer, and I'm going to try this. Like, I'm going to go for win. I'm going to go for win on this, and see what I can do. So to get through the deuce guy, I need 20k, and that's gonna be tough. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, but the issue is on the other side of this. Is Deuce, like, preparing for, like, is he preparing for war? I don't know. So, this may be a very bad play, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how this works, and who the hell knows? Maybe this will work out, or maybe I will lose in a ball of fire. Time to see. It all depends on when this dude full sends. Because if this guy full sends quick, could shift things. So I'm putting this in, and I think I might be able to force win. Yeah, so no full send there. And given there's not a response and I have the most of the map, look at that, Osman Latour for the win, Turkey #1. So that's an advanced strategy, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure I'm not gonna get P-sniped. So that's GG, 226 points, that's pretty good. All right, so for this second game, I am dropping on this 42-player team game here on the Africa map. I'm spawning probably in Mali, maybe Mauritania, not sure. I think this would be Mali. Mali would be my guess. So in terms of my position, we see someone who had their name censored, so that's probably not a good sign for them. Part of kind of my assessment of this position just at the start is I was thinking about the pink team, purple team, basically how things are looking. We do see Rob with the wolf there, and I need to expend a little quicker. We do have one teammate here, but I think it's pretty clear we are going to be fighting pink at this point. So I'm going to wait for new cycle and then go for bots. Okay, that's a bad bot hit. My first one was good. That's okay. So new cycle, that's a decent bot hit. And there's one right there. Probably a little bit late, but I just need to try to be efficient here. I actually think how efficient I am is actually going to make a pretty big difference. So I don't want to be fighting Rob this game just because they have the options of going in other directions. But clearly with the censored guy and player 475, we're going to be fighting. It's already really clear, especially the censored dude. And just looking at how things are shaping up, we're pretty on par in terms of basically land and such. So, right. So there's no flags to really use other than potentially the French flag. All right, so there's been some background noise, so hopefully I edited that out. Essentially, this guy just right here got taken down. Unfortunately, this Moor person was basically going this way. I don't really like that. And in terms of kind of my overall play this game, I'm just worried about the notion of going for purple. That essentially, it might look really bad. And part of the issue is I'm always on a timer with these type of things. So I'm going to hope that this works and that I can go this way. So I'm going to totally burn this bridge and I'm going to keep on pushing this way. So I need my teammates to actually work together with me. All right, so I'm basically just working down whoever seems like they're the lowest density. Rob has this kind of play of it seems like when I attack, they're attacking back. And map dynamics, there's kind of this black swarm right here. Okay, so that's good for me. Rob's going to go down next. And essentially, yeah, they're way over attacking. Not smart at all. And essentially, oh, did this EU guy, they actually attacked me too. So this guy basically blowing up. And this was always the risk of kind of playing in this spot. That essentially, like, this notion that, like, they were all going to attack me. And it looks like my teammate wasn't super efficient. It looks like the EU person is just kind of, where are they even at? They have a lot more troops, and they're sitting on super red interest. I have got to be allies with these people right here, just because I don't want to feed them. And I think fighting black long-term is going to be the challenge. So I'm going to go here just because this person's taking out my teammate. Right, and here's the problem, and I hope, okay, so maybe we get some actual help from our teammates, and this can kind of work out, and right, so I'm going to do some pushback here on this shish kebab dude, and still getting attacked on multiple fronts, so hopefully this kind of works, and I'm going to go this way one more time. Mista seems to attack me when I attack. So I'm going to do this, do one more attack there. And hopefully, okay, so they leave. So first goal is to take out Shish Kebab and basically just kind of consolidate our zone. And because this is a bot, it has like equal probability as far as I understand of attacking everyone. Like I think that's what would make sense. And from here, I want this M dude to help me take out 475. That's what would be ideal. And I do want to try to get out of here just so I get to play. That's kind of the situation because us on blue team, we just kind of have this block of a bunch of intermediate players and we just need to chill for right now. Basically just hang out. We actually can't chill. We have to go for this guy. Let's basically send this guy a heart. and tell him to basically go another way, because I think he's going to get pinched. That's kind of my assessment of what's going to happen. He's on super red interest, and I don't know if I can kind of permit him to kind of take out my teammates. So, yeah, I'm going to tell this guy to defend. That's what would be ideal, because we kind of want to get this guy on basically good footing, because he's just going to be cut between us and the end person. And if we can get this, that would be really good. And then our next play, we just have one direction. We've got to go for him, and I think we do have to take the risk of basically like one of us eating the full send. Hopefully someone else will get this, and I really don't want to cut this guy off. I really do not. He needs to attack. You need to attack, man, okay? Because you're going to get cut off if you don't. Right, and this guy's threatening full send, but I don't think we have like that much of a choice. I think we do have to kind of run in this direction, and we'll see how this kind of shapes up. So this is going that way, and yeah, I think we just got to kind of fight this guy to the death. Like that's really what it seems like. So I actually do, okay, so full send there. That's actually good if we do not stop that attack, and this guy basically just disappears. And I think our next step is going to be going for end, just because they're in this kind of prime position. I'm going to do an attack here just because I recognize they're on low density. I'm going to throw up the India flag, and from here I'm going to see if I can convince some people to basically head downward. I think that's what we kind of need here. And I'm going to send up the hearts basically to these team, and I'm going to ask for some donations because I think that's what can potentially carry us. So I do need the donations, and that is good. I'm going to give this guy a thumbs up. That's definitely good. So I'm going to keep on sending hearts to these people, and I know that full send could be disastrous, and that's something I am worried about with this. So we are getting some help from yellow team, which is good for us, but I am kind of worried about the full send type of dynamic. So I'm going to stop right here, hopefully before it's too late. And I think this guy might want to try to get a border on me. Oh, there's actually, is that full? That was almost full send. So that's not good. I think, right, so I have to betray this. As this guy's density plummets, I just have to go for it. So we're a little behind, but hopefully with basically donations, we can do this. Not totally sure. It's actually going to be a tough one. So in these type of positions, I just need to be efficient, do late cycle sends. I don't want to sit on too much red interest. So you belong is below their density. I need to keep on asking for troops. I'm sorry, y'all. I would love to basically peace out, but I think it's you or me. I don't think you can actually do peace when it's like split like this. And given how many troops I have, I think this looks pretty good, especially because of my donations from these teammates. So that is awesome. I'm not going to count my eggs, though, before they hatch. We do see people pushing back, and I'm just going to keep on reducing prayer. You belong is a little bit below the density they should be at, so I'm going to go for them really quick. And just in preparation of what I hope is a W, I'm going to throw up the turkey flag to honor the Turks. Thank you so much, Turkish players, for giving me such great content in TT. I hope that I can give you a little bit of basically redemption in this type of game. So this should be good. Yeah, you belong. I'm sorry. I really appreciate your support, man. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bud. That's how TT is. That sometimes things like this go this way. So there is full send, and that pretty much assures our victory for Team Turkey. And I wonder if I can let these people live. I probably actually can. So let me stop prayer right there. Oh, whoops. Didn't do it soon enough. So yeah, I'm gonna let this guy off the hook. That guy deserves to stay in the game just because I think they helped us out a little bit. But yeah, that's the thing with TT. You can't always have things split. So GG's. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.